another biology lesson? Okay, I'm just pulling your leg again. No, not like that. Remember, just kidding around, joking, not serious at all. You know I only teach English. Hi, I'm Lindsay, and welcome to another idiom-packed episode of Bite Size English, your daily bite of English.
Now for something completely different.
You guessed it. Today we're learning more idioms because there are so many in the English language and so many related to the body. Pause the video and get on our website to print off the idioms chart so you can record the ones that you learned today. Let's do more idioms. We've done a few episodes with idioms already, but let's recap. Can you remember what an idiom is? That's it. Idioms are expressions that have a different meaning than the literal meaning. And when do we use them? All the time. Idioms are super common in spoken and formal English. And if you listen carefully, you'll hear them everywhere. So listen up. For a language learner, at first, when you hear them being used, they can totally go over your head. But don't worry, by the end of this episode, you'll be able to wrap your head around today's idioms. Go over your head? Wrap your head around? There's our first two idioms for today. Look at them in context. What do they mean? To go over one's head means something is very complicated or confusing. It's impossible to understand. And when you wrap your head around something, you finally understand it. I think for today, I'll keep going with idioms that relate to the human head. Off the top of my head, I can think of 7 or 8, but there are many more, I'm sure. When you say something is off the top of your head, you say it without careful thought, quickly and spontaneously, almost like guessing. To be head over heels means to be really in love with someone or something, and it's the best feeling in the world. If someone ever says to you, he or she is head over heels for you, you are really loved. This next one is kind of gross. To bite someone's head off? Yuck! I asked Martin one simple question and he bit my head off. He must still be upset that I didn't invite him to my party. It means to yell at someone or to be very critical. It happens suddenly or maybe even without reason. This next one might be a little confusing. It sounds like one we've already covered. To be in over one's head. It sounds very much like to go over one's head, but they mean very different things. Try and guess what it means from the image. To be deeply involved in a situation that is too difficult to handle. Let's wrap this up with two of my favorites related to this topic. To have your head in the clouds. This is used when someone is unaware of what's going on or is daydreaming, not paying attention. He never knows what's going on in class. His head is in the clouds. Save the best for last. Standing on one's head. My favorite. And yes, of course I can do a handstand, but it means something else. James is such a good editor, he can make videos standing on his head. This idiom is about doing something so easily, you don't even need to think about it. That's it for this episode. Watch it again and make sure you record the idioms from this episode. Include examples as well. Comment below and let me know which idiom from today is your favorite and why. Like this video if you learned something new and subscribe to keep up with our episodes. You know it, we have social media too, so please follow us and interact with the content to let us know what you like and what you want to learn. Looking for more? Visit our website for extra content, info, and classes. Have a great week. See you next time on BSE.
Here's a question you might be wondering. How often do English speakers use idioms in their everyday conversations? Very often. Idioms make our ideas more easily understood. They make our conversations more colorful. And when you use them, you will sound like a native speaker. Hi, I'm Dora, and welcome to another fab episode of Bite Size English, your daily bite of English.
I thought I saw a policeman.
In this episode, we'll look at idiomatic expressions we use to express our emotions. Interestingly, these idioms use body parts. If you like this episode, look for our other episodes on idioms with food, animals, and idioms about money. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode. Let's begin. I'm going to confess. Every day I stand here in front of the camera and think about you, our audience, I get nervous. Sometimes I think I might get so nervous that I can't write the script and I might not record the video.
Wow, it sounds like you sometimes get butterflies in the stomach.
What, me? I haven't been eating butterflies lately, so sorry, I can't say that I know how that feels. Just kidding. That feeling you have when you're anxious and nervous and you almost feel like throwing up, that feeling in your gut is what we mean by getting butterflies in your stomach. Notice the verb we use with this idiom, to get or to have butterflies in your stomach. It has a negative connotation about being nervous or anxious. Listen to this clip.
Eat your heart out, George R.R. Martin.
What did he say? Play it again.
Eat your heart out, George R.R. Martin.
He said, eat your heart out, George R. Martin. What does he mean? When we use this expression, we say the idiom, eat your heart out, and then we follow it with the name of a famous person. But a famous person who's related to the topic you discussed. The meaning of this idiom is, be jealous, you famous person, you, because something I just talked about is better than what you are, what you did, or what you're known for. You'll be so filled with jealousy and grief that you should just take your heart out and eat it to save yourself from all those negative emotions.
But I still don't get how to use it.
This idiom is a little difficult to understand, but let me give you an example. My sons are creative, artistic geniuses. They've been writing their stories and creating animated videos on YouTube for some time now. They're funny, entertaining, thoughtful, and expressive. Eat your heart out, Disney. There's another idiom similar to this, but with a different verb. When a person is filled with sadness about something, we can say that they are crying their heart out about it. People often can cry their hearts out about failed relationships. Every sports fan in Toronto cries their hearts out whenever the Raptors, Blue Jays, or Maple Leafs don't win their games. And some fans don't feel sad or cry. They get mad. Sometimes they say they are so mad about the loss that it makes their blood boil. It makes my blood boil when my kids leave a mess. So now here's my tip. Use these idioms to talk about yourself. When have you gotten butterflies in your stomach because you were so nervous? What do you do that is extraordinary that someone who is famous for that skill would eat their heart out from jealousy? What made you sad enough to cry your heart out about it? And what makes you mad enough to make your blood boil? Share your thoughts in the comment section under this video. Check out our website, bitesizeenglish.com, for classes we offer. Subscribe so you always know to watch our next episode. Until next time, I'll be writing that next script for you, our Bite Size English audience. Got any ideas? Give us a shout. Finally, show you care and share our channel. Bye for now.